intended for mature audiences only, so your mom is definitely invited. Sometimes controversial, always engaging. It's the podcast that lets your voice be heard. It's the podcast that shouts you out. It's time to holler. Can you dig it?
I could eat a unicorn one day through a Pop-Tart.
I like...
That's your shit. You like the dizzy part?
Yeah, I like the way it explodes in my mouth and to swallow it down. Oh, my God.
Your tweets, snaps, Facebook comments, and even phone calls. Holler any way you want.
They used to give kids opiates to keep them quiet.
This is much less offensive than that.
JD, Brian, and Gracie. Holler at your boys and a girl.
Holler at your boys and a girl. Yeah, you so spades? I'm just kidding. I can't play metal on an acoustic guitar. That's
I think
silly.
I should all night. I think that's pretty awesome.
Oh, okay. I'll just pepper the show with metal.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is JD Short. You can hit me up on all social media at JD Short. Welcome to Holler. It's the podcast that shouts you out. We have a wonderful special guest. But before we introduce him, we've got to introduce you to my good buddy in the horns and the glasses, Brian. What's up, Brian?
What is up? I'm so happy to be back. We took a couple weeks off because Gracie had a vacay, because I had a vacay. JD had a stay-kay. He stayed put, I believe. But we're back. We're live. We're ready to do this. And we're back with a great guest tonight. Tonight's going to be hilarious. Before we get to him, let's go over to Gracie. Gracie, how you been? You're looking tan.
I'm good. Oh, look at me. I'm so tan.
Look at you
I've
go.
been living my best life in Florida last week. But I'm good. Sad it's really cold right now because I wish I was back in Florida because it was 84 degrees every day. It's fucking cold and snow. Shit. Stupid as hell. I hate it.
It's dumb. It's dumb where we live is really dumb, and I completely agree with you all. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Holler. We have a wonderful special guest this week from the big deal Huntington comedy scene. This hashtag This Is Shank. It's the angry black man himself, Chris.
What's going on, people? I don't know. You point this way and on my
but where it's going.
In my eyes right now, going all types of wrong.
Well,
I'm saying.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's going on, P-Pal? The angry black man, your boy Shank, is on Holler.
I like it. I fucking like it. Fucking great.
I'm sorry. I think I pronounced the instead of but you know, I get offended when I hear the sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. We don't really deal. We don't have to. Yeah, we're not the hard R, man. It's all. Thanks in the house. You know, it's Chris Shanklin. We're gonna call him Shank all night long, and you should hit him up on all social media. And we're gonna get you all that information here in a bit. But really, just look up the hashtag This Is Shank, because literally that's gonna show you everything this guy's done. Awesome fucking stand-up comedy from this man. He's got a great fucking documentary. We're going to talk about all the stuff that Shank's been doing. We're going to shout out Camo. We're going to do some holler polls. We're going to do some shots fired. We're going to give away some free shit. This is what the show's about. Yeah, we took 2 weeks off, but go fuck yourself. We're back. Let's do this.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I just want to bring up that people are allowed to take time off. You feel me?
Right? Yeah. God forbid we take a vacay. That's all right. Hey, I'm going to kick this thing off with a toast. Let's get this party started. If you got a drink out there, I want you to raise it. If you're drinking along with us tonight. By the way, if you're out there in Holler Nation, go ahead and say hey to us. We'll throw your name up on the screen. We'll say hey back at you.
I'm drinking out the bottle today. Straight nigga shit.
Oh, he's got the brown apple.
Let's say the word on here.
You can say whatever you want, man.
Okay, well, straight nigga shit out the bottle today.
I was gonna say
he's grounded.
He's taking the brown apple right off the titty. All right, guys, here we go. Glasses up. Welcome to Holler. Here we go.
Here we go.
To whoever invented zero, thanks for nothing.
Link up at officialholler.com.
All right, guys, before we get going here, we got to shout out our sponsor. We are proudly powered by Camo Complete Energy. That's these little energy shots right here. This is a local startup company. However, They've got national routes right now. They're going all over the place. They're in Florida and all kinds of other states.
I need some of those.
You guys got it. We'll get you some, Shank. We'll get you some.
We got you a care package coming, man.
Because these are better than 5 Hour Energy. They have all these great flavors like blood orange. Dragon fruit is a pink one. They're delicious. They've got 250 milligrams
for your penis.
Caffeine. What? I'll tell you what. We'll ship you one. You can pour one in your dick. You let us know.
Yeah.
I need to see what it does for your penis.
Pour one in it. Dip it in it. Whatever you want to do, man.
It's not done anything for mine. So.
Great.
5 Hour Energy.
Holler.
True. Well, you know,
I'm at that weird age where I'm getting older, but I'm not old enough to get the blue pill. So will that help out with that?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and just say it. We're also, like, this isn't a lab trial, so we're allowed to kind of say what we want. Also, it's our fucking show. We can say whatever we want.
It's
so, what's up, man? Yo, Camo, well, it'll make your dick hard. It'll make your dick good.
Yeah.
The best ad they've ever received.
You've got mail.
Oh, man. Well, thank you so much, Brian, for shouting that out. Also, by the way, you're going to be able to win Camo for free. As you tune into the show later on, we're going to play that trivia game. You're going to be able to win some wonderful camo variety-ness. It's going to be great. Shank in the house. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's going on, my white constituent? What's going on? How are we doing today?
I'm done. I'm leaving.
Bye.
Yeah, we're not white. That's why we got Gracie up there. See, duh.
I won't gonna call you that word, Brian. You got a whole bike in it.
We're trying to meet you halfway. That's why we brought Gracie.
Yeah, actually, Brian has got to be the whitest, right? Because of the fucking Viking
He's
hat.
definitely the whitest right now. He got a whole Viking hat on. Like
He's got a Viking hat on. He's got Kurt Cobain glasses. Like, come on. You already know.
Gracie, yo, I always got mad love for Gracie. I've known Gracie for a while. Hell,
Actually,
as far as my kids go,
I wanted to talk about that.
He took care of my kids before, so he always good.
That was the first thing I was going to say.
He's always good.
Shank, this is how we met you, was through Gracie. And Gracie literally, okay, so if you don't know the whole lore of Holler, we used to be an audio-only show called The Snappy Hour, and Gracie was a friend of ours who became a co-host of the show, turned this show into what it is now. But Gracie said, y'all got to get Shank on your show. And we were like,
on a breakdown.
What does that mean?
I was on a breakdown. I'm the first one that had video of y'all. Because I put y'all on Facebook Live that day.
That's right. That's fucking right. So that's some fucking lore you'll never get anywhere else. Gracie gave us, like, she was like, you got to get Shank on the show. And I don't think that at that point we had ever gotten involved with anybody in the Huntington comedy scene, which, by the way, we are recorded here in beautiful, wild, and wonderful Huntington, West Virginia. It's the birthplace of podcasts. It's all that good stuff. But we're worldwide, baby.
I got a funny story about that shit, too, real quick.
Do it.
I almost got into a fight after that show at Sheets.
You almost got in line.
You remember that shit, Gracie?
I do, because I texted them straight after.
White girl was.
Can y'all please give me a back and forth about this? I'm gonna
say my dude would do this. And I said, I will beat that motherfucker's ass.
That's right after the podcast.
I think his name, she said something about Philip was his name, right? I think his name was Philip.
I said, I will beat so bad.
Oh my God.
For people that aren't from around here, and they don't know like what he's talking about. So Sheets is this gas station where you can go and you can order like shitloads of food at any given time you want. It's made to order food. So they've got cooks in the back and they've got the cashiers and they've got the gas out front. It's actually amazing. I know that sounds really like crazy, but like if you've never been to a Sheets, you would fall in love with it because they've got all these add-ons. You can just basically like put whatever you want on whatever you want. You can go crazy, buy breakfast, dinner, anything in between at any time that that you want. But that shit gets crazy late at night, and especially on weekends, which is when we do the podcast. So yeah, Shank came over for the Snappy Hour, and we had a really crazy show.
It was an awesome show.
It was an awesome show.
Hilarious.
We definitely all got very drunk. Shank's on his way home. He stops at Sheetz, which is wild because you've got like, it's like going to like like a Waffle House after the bar. You've got all kinds of characters.
Pretty much, yes. That's the best way to describe it. You're going to Waffle House.
Except you're standing in line like you're getting some fucking fucking like you're in
I'll
the
be honest with you. I don't know what the woman even said to me, but I was just like, "Yo, fuck you," and she said, "Philip is gonna whip your ass." And I said, "Huh? His name is Philip. Ain't nobody gonna beat my ass named Philip.
It's been
my name is Shank. Shank will beat my nigga named Philip." No, Philip come here right now.
You can't recover from
That's
that.
what happened.
Oh my gosh.
If that word
That unlocked a terrible memory. I've tried to block that out, and thank you guys for reminding
I
me.
am sorry for trying to. Oh, can I use the word Negro then?
You can say whatever you want. It's your show, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I'm just being an ass. I was just fucking with Gracie.
That's great too. Actually, please do that. That's a wonderful thing.
Wait, what?
I'm just doing the fucking with Gracie now.
What is it? I missed the whole thing.
That's
I missed like the last
instead of using
30
the word,
seconds of the
I'll
conversation.
use the word Negro.
all right.
Oh, whatever.
You can
Do it.
whatever you want.
I'm done. I'm out of here.
Shank, we're just gonna like. We'd love to ask you a couple questions about everything going on with the
Please
Please
do.
up to and all that good shit. And then we're just gonna keep on rolling. We're gonna talk to Holler Nation out there in the public, hanging out with us. We're gonna play some trivia games. We're gonna get like drunk. Yeah, it's fucking.
See, that actually gives me a question for y'all.
Okay.
That in particular right there reminds me of the Super Bowl halftime show. What did y'all think about that?
Two thumbs up.
I thought it was great myself. What did you think?
I thought it was fucking awesome. I thought there are specific moments of the whole thing that I thought were fucking great. Kendrick's entire performance was sick. Mary J. Blige killed it.
I thought she had the best part of the show, but that's just me being biased myself.
I thought she fucking killed it.
Great though.
I thought it was great. I thought that it was interesting watching Dr. Dre play the fake instruments on the fucking things that he was doing.
So he was not playing the piano for real.
No, he would. Well, no. Well, you can't play live music on the Super Bowl.
I did not know that. That's what I'm asking you. So he was playing. He ain't played like when he said,
No.
"I ain't mad at you."
I'm talking more about when he was standing in front of the fucking.
When
he's standing in front of like the sound booth, like the fucking mixing board, and he was acting like he was playing instruments, but he was really just like fake.
So he didn't play the piano at all.
From what I know, the Super Bowl is all done pre-recorded on purpose, so they can get everything to the T.
Wow.
Done.
Okay. I'm also trying to say, I also heard that this from Snoop's mouth.
Word.
He said that Jay-Z sat there because there was rules that Snoop cannot wear Crip, and he couldn't what's the word? He couldn't wear Crip stuff.
Yeah, he couldn't put the colors on. He couldn't play fucking color like he couldn't actually.
They told Dr. Dre to not say anything bad about cops. They told Eminem not to kneel. I don't know how true that shit is, because to me it just seems like everything that they did, y'all said there was something that they said they couldn't do. But anyway,
that shit's dope though. That's hip hop. That's punk rock. That's fucking.
Snoop
awesome.
came out and said that Jay-Z told them that if they couldn't do this, he quit.
Oh, so they were gonna have Hove on the show, and they said
as far as Jay-Z go, he helps Rock Nation, or Live Nation, whatever the fuck he a part of. I think they call it Rock Nation, but
yeah, They have a fucking.
He has a contract with the NFL now to help with the Super Bowl shows.
Shit. Okay.
And they said that he told them that if they don't let him do this, he quit.
What? Yeah, that's the first I've heard.
I don't know how true it is. I'm just saying that's what Snoop said. Snoop said a lot of things, though.
You know, that's a deal, though, with NFL just constantly changes shit on purpose. And now we're this into the fucking spring, and now we've seen shit like, you know, Aaron Rodgers getting the fucking most fucking money from any fucking shit.
Hey, we've got Mel on the West Coast out there. What's up, Mel? What's up, Holler Nation? What's up, Mel? Mel's coming in from Oregon, Shank. So, see, we got listeners all over. She listens from Oregon. Yeah. Hey, this is a good transition since we're on the sports thing. I'm sure you guys have seen the baseball lockout. Baseball lockout has ended. So we will have a baseball season. Opening day is going to be March 31st. They have changed a few rules.
Wait,
have you guys seen this?
Wait a second. I thought it was April 7th. Did they bring it back again?
To my knowledge, it's March 31st now.
But the baseball lockout has ended now.
Yeah, it's over. It's all done. You got their collective bargaining.
I'm not hip. I know what's over with.
Yeah. So I've got some news for you then, because you probably haven't heard this. There were a few things agreed upon. There is now going to be a pitch clock. So the pitcher has X amount of seconds to get the ball to home plate.
That's real?
Can't fuck around. That's real. The craziest one, though, brace yourself for this one. This sounds made up. This sounds fake. The bases are going to be 30% larger this season than they've ever been before. The bases are going to be larger. They're trying to eliminate potential injuries while sliding into the base, but nobody thinks it's going to do shit, and the base is just going to look really funny and large. And what you're giving the runner is a larger base to slide into, more room for him to maneuver around, which is kind of fucked up if you think about it, because you're trying to tag him out. It's already hard enough as is, and now he's sliding at this like big fucking like marshmallow pad.
You're making the game easier.
Yo, dude, I fucking saw that.
The game easier, pretty much.
Yeah, it's gonna be easier for the runner. A little bit fucking crazy for the fucking defend. Like a little bit crazy. They're gonna have to change the way they do shit. Runner doesn't do shit. Runner just keeps running
on the pitcher. The easier for everybody else playing.
Yeah. So also the shift is now outlawed, and this is something that we talked about last year. I kind of explained to people what that meant when a defense shifts, because you may know what I'm talking about, but like you got people out there that don't watch baseball at all. They're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So again, a defensive shift in baseball is when you have a hitter up to the plate. Did you see Gracie right there, JD? She was looking out into outer space, and when you said her name, she doesn't even know what.
I'm always looking in outer space.
She doesn't even know what's been said.
I'm listening. You're talking about the shift is now illegal, and you talked about it last year, but you're going to explain it again for people who don't know what you're talking about.
Yes,
because the defensive team is the shift. So
I don't even know what you're talking about to a certain extent.
Right. Well, I'm gonna help.
White people don't watch baseball.
Yeah, I'm gonna help right here.
But I played the video games, so I know what you're talking about because I played video games.
That's fair, honestly. I think that's awesome.
So you know the rules of the game. Yeah. So
I play video games. That's why I
think that's awesome. Actually,
it'll be the show. So
I do. I think about that a lot. I think about that with football too, man. I know so much more about football because of all of my years of playing like NCAA and Madden. I know the ins and outs of shit that I would never know. But anyway, in baseball, a defensive shift is when you have a batter up that typically pulls a ball to one side of the field. So let's say you got a lefty up and he always hits to the first base side like 90% of the time. They've got the metrics on him. He hits there 90% of the time. What the team will do on defense when that guy gets up to bat, they'll call for a shift. They'll shift the whole squad over to that side of the field. They will literally leave the other side of the field with only one player standing there, meaning that professional hitter, all he has to do is just shoot it the other way. He could run forever, but they never do it. It pretty much always works out to where
he always does.
The guys have gotten so
it's going to go.
They've gotten so adapted to just pulling the ball that they don't even know how to fucking shoot it the other way, which is mind-blowing because they're professional players. And that's the argument of baseball purists. They're saying, let them shift. Let them shift around because if you're a professional, you should be able to hit it the other way if you want to. You should be able to find those holes. And some of the players that were hitting it 90% of the time to one side of the field, they were the ones trying to fight the shift. And I can't believe it passed, but somehow that passed. So the shift is now illegal. So if you're watching,
it's so nuts that you've just told me like 3 different things that are going on in baseball, and that weren't even the things that like I had heard was happening, which was like more teams in the postseason. Fucking the what is it? The National League is going to have a designated hitter now.
There's a higher minimum salary. It's now $780,000 is the minimum.
So now, like the least paid players have to get that same shit. That stuff is what I heard. All this shit you're talking about, fucking, that's silly.
The base thing is hilarious to me. I can't wait to see giant bases. That sounds like something we would do in like a rec league for like kickball or softball.
The guy who plays plays the game. I play MLB The Show.
Yeah.
As far as the bases being bigger, that may help me out because I suck at the game. So me playing the video game, that may help me out.
You'll get on your on base percentage will increase, man. I don't know how we got on to fucking. I actually like it, but I love it.
Corey says they raised the minimum wage, and that's what I was saying, Corey. They raised it to $780,000.
I wish they'd fucking do that for us. That don't
hold on. They raised the minimum wage where?
In baseball.
Not baseball.
Anywhere else.
Okay, I'm about to say like damn it. All right.
Bam. Right.
That's the end of baseball talk. This tiny podcast inside of the other podcast that's called Holler, but it's fine. Shank, you're on the show. I want to talk about comedy with you, dude. I want to fucking talk about
whatever you want to. I'm here. That's what I'm here for.
I want to talk about that shit. That's what you're here for. First off, we got to go ahead and do a shout out real quick. Do you have social media you want to promote right now? What do you got? Can we tell people what's up?
Ooh, social media. I want to promote.
Yeah, what do you want to put? You want to push Instagram? Are you on TikTok?
Okay, I am not on TikTok. I've never even seen a TikTok.
You are missing out, buddy. TikToks are hilarious.
I've seen some, but I ain't hit. As far as social media goes, I undergram am Shank Daddy. That's what I am on Instagram. So I'm on Twitter. I am very active on Instagram, not so much on Twitter.
Okay.
There's a story behind that, but it's not important right now. As far as anything else, I have my own podcast that I run as well.
Yes.
Called Shooting the Shit with Shank. It used to be called Shooting the Shit with Shank, but I trimmed things down because
character links.
I quit, then so I started back over.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Rebranding. Basically changing the name to the same name, but with less characters.
Yes. And you go to shankdaddy.buzzsprout.com. You have access to all of my podcast shit. I'm on iTunes.
Yeah, you're on every platform. Yeah.
Every platform you could think of except for Tidal. And I was on Tidal at one point in time, and I fucked up and got myself off of it.
Jay-Z was angry at you, man.
No.
You fucked around with Hov, and he was like, fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Bro, I got myself on Tidal, and I'm an asshole for this shit. I'm mad at myself. I was on Tidal. And then they said Jay-Z is sold Tidal. So I was like, fuck it. And I got myself off of it. And then I'm like, damn.
It's solid.
Now I can't get back on the motherfucker. And I've been trying to get back on.
That's like fucking like leaving out of the fucking emergency exit of the club, and then like you trying to get back in there, like fucking what the fuck?
Yes, it is. Well, look,
you don't have the little hand stamp.
You don't got the fucking deal. You were brought in with the VIPs, and like, dude, we don't know who you are.
But I did the shit.
Hey, Shank, there is a TikTok user with the username Shank Daddy, and they have 5,486 followers. So you know, Shank Daddy on TikTok, it's already taken, and it is.
What are the? Yeah, can you give us like a gist of like what the standard?
Is killing me.
I want to see what kind of videos they are making.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's hold on. Let me plug this up here. Maybe
Shank Daddy's always taken for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's weird.
I was only Shank Daddy, but that's why I had to put 01 because that's the year I graduated from high school.
This may look like a popsicle, but it's actually not. It's a gummy. It was kind
Did anyone else get major PTSD watching that video?
That's a white man who's Shank Daddy?
Brings me back.
This may look like a popsicle, but it's actually not. It's a gummy. It was
Daddy, that white dude.
Why is TikTok so fucking blatantly ridiculous? What the fuck is up with TikTok?
They don't know. I've just realized I'm old. Like
right there with you, man.
Not trying to bring up too much things that's going on with me right yet. I'm pretty sure later on in the conversation things will come up about me where I can bring more things up.
Whatever you want to fucking, yeah.
Young people just confuse me, like even with the music and everything. Confuse the fuck out of me. I got into a huge argument just last night over rap. And the reason why, he said I disrespected Lil Wayne. I said, how so? They had this one little list of everything. And it was who is your favorite, who do you think the best, who's overrated, who do you dislike?
Yeah, MASH. It's like, who you gonna marry, who you gonna fuck, who you gonna kill, who you gonna...
I said I dislike Lil Wayne, but I like Lil Wayne at the same point in time. Because he raps about things I just can't relate to. And someone like, Shank, I know you. What you mean? I said, he raps about toilets. And they said, fuck you mean he raps about toilets? Dear Mr. Toilet, I'm the shit. Got these motherfuckers sick because my toilet paper thick. Did he not say that? Did he not say, I got 10 bathrooms, I can shit all day?
That's one.
Wayne said this shit. So
Hashtag like, toilet talk.
You don't understand.
What the fuck kind of hashtag is that?
Listen, you don't understand metaphors. No, I don't understand how y'all like this shit.
Man, I think everybody is in a post lollipop haze, and they have been for 15 years. Is that
I can buy your brains for a bargain like I bought them from Target. Hip hop is my supermarket. I'm saying that's Lil Wayne.
That's pretty fucking. That was pretty fucking good. That
was good. Real Jew. I'll say real Jew. Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
Real Jews move.
No, real G's.
Okay. No, yeah, real G's. Yeah, what he was saying, but real Jews move like.
Real G's moving silence like lasagna. Granted, I get what he's trying to say.
I was trying to go with like a same, yeah, you know.
When I pronounce lasagna, the G's not mentioned, but still, come on, that's not rap to me. I can't get jiggy with that shit.
Shank, can we back up a second here? And I want to chime in for the people that may be lost in this podcast because they don't know where you're from or what
we're all lost.
About. So yeah, well, it's fun being lost.
We're all found.
That's cool. Yeah, technically, you know, figuratively speaking, we're all lost. But
yeah, we're gonna bring all that shit up.
No, hey, tell the people how long you've been doing stand-up comedy. For example, when did you start? When was your first ever stand-up?
I've been doing comedy now for about 7 years. I started doing stand-up comedy on. I may have the date wrong right now, but it was at least October 2014. That's when I started.
Gotcha. And how long have you been podcasting your own show?
Okay. I started my first podcast in January of 2016. I stopped in the middle of 2017. Then I rebranded everything and started back over in about 2020.
Now, when you say rebranded, you give a new name and everything?
I gave it a new name, but it was the same damn name. And what I mean by that is that it was Shooting Shit with Shank. Then it became Shooting the SH exclamation point T with Shank. Then it went back to just...
Which is tough to spell out.
Yeah, then it became just Shooting the shit with the exclamation point instead of with Shank. So...
But now we're just shooting the shit with Shank.
Now we're literally shooting the shit with Shank. So what kind of guests do you typically have on your show, or do you have guests on your show? What kind of topics can these people expect if they want to hop over to your podcast?
Okay. I'll be honest.
Send them your way.
Everybody's allowed on my podcast, but my podcast has became a lot more urban over the years. My podcast started off as when I first started doing it, it was me and my white cousin / comedian Andrew Best. Shout out to Andrew Best. You feel me? Me and him was the first ones, and we sat there, and he was my recurring guest. They got to a point where it was harder to get guests for whatever reason.
It is tough.
I lived in the middle of the fucking hood.
Speak for yourself.
Like, Grace, you knew where the fuck I stayed. I'm in the middle of the hood. Some people were scared.
Yeah.
People were scared to even come where I was at. So I'm like, hey, you want to come be on the podcast? Where we be at? Not that was scared to even come there.
It was like
this for whatever reason. I don't know why.
This avenue.
McVeigh Avenue, 1816 McVeigh Avenue. If you want to know the exact address,
you don't have to go. You don't have to. No, you don't have to go. So.
That's not where he is now.
I'm not there now. I done moved on up. He's out now. Either way it goes, I was on McVeigh Avenue. That shit happened, and I was semi-successful, but it wasn't what it was. So then I got married, had kids, the whole other 9, and I had to slow down. And we restarted everything a few years later.
Yeah.
And honestly, right now, I'm so happy with how my show is going because...
Isn't that interesting, man? Like, sort of, it's not necessarily, you're not rebranding, you're not even really restarting. You're sort of just kicking your own self in the ass and going like, let's go, you know, like.
Pretty much what it was is that somebody had hit me up who had better equipment than I had to begin with.
Word.
So
yeah.
Now I'm working with this better equipment and
gave you more of a
even right now, like if I'm gonna bring up y'all's podcast, I was on y'all's podcast about 3-4 years ago, and
dude, it's been a minute.
It was more than 4 years ago. It was
Yeah,
about
it
5
was,
years ago.
Yep.
I was on that, but anyway, that's when it was the Snappy Hour.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at what y'all became since the Snappy Hour. Now y'all are Holler, and look at the difference in the presentation.
Mm-hmm. Presentation, the responses, the audience, it's awesome.
The whole little outlook of it, bro. At one point in time, I had this, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say my first podcast failed per se, because I was doing okay. But what it was is that when I redid everything, okay, there was a guy by the name of Duke Johnson, who was one of my best friends. He's a rapper. He was my next door neighbor at the time, and he was one of my best friends. When I rebrand everything, he's my co-host now. So now every episode, he's there.
Yeah, helping run it.
It's the chemistry. Like right now, like even when it comes to this show right here, when it came to the Snappy Hour, all 3 of y'all were there. There was one more person there that's not there, but the core nucleus of the show is still here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Same way with my podcast when I rebranded everything. You feel me?
That's great. Yeah, that's how it's. Yeah, that's why it's gonna get better, and it's gotten better. Like,
right, and that's why it got better and everything. Now, granted, what happened was the audience did become more the hip hop community. Honestly, I didn't expect it at first, but
that's sick. That's cool.
I became pretty much West Virginia's Breakfast Club. If you watch Breakfast Club, I am West Virginia Charlemagne the God. I am. Dead ass.
Oh yeah, that's fucking awesome.
What I mean by that is that, dude, I can go on my inbox right now and show you. Every rapper has a project coming out right now. They're hitting me up. Hey, I need to get on the show. I need to get on the show to promote shit. And I have helped promote a lot of.
I was going to say, can you forward a couple of them to us so that we can be on the show and we can?
Yes, I can. There's a guy by the name of The Real King Mars. The Real King Mars is honestly who I think made my show as big as the deal as it was.
Hell yeah.
If y'all know about the story with this right here, the first time The Real King Mars was on my show, I asked him to freestyle. And he had one of the worst freestyles fucking ever. I mean, ever. And after he was doing the freestyle, in the middle of it, I gave him the face. That face became a meme.
Very visual element right there.
That face became a meme, became a t-shirt.
Everybody knows, though, what that face is. Everybody knows.
Everybody from here knows, but
can we all do a Shank hashtag angry black man face real quick?
I hope this becomes the screenshot of the show.
Can we do?
I can't. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope we freeze it right there.
That's great. No, yeah, I'm gonna get. I got it. I'm gonna get the
angry black man face, and
that was wonderful.
I would never forget. Like, I sat there and still gave him $20 for just freestyle. Next thing I fucking know, my face went viral. Everybody in West Virginia was hollering at me to get on the podcast. So since then, I've had numerous rappers on. Hell, freestyles like JD. You're from my era where you remember Rap City and everything with Big Tigger and shit, where they had the little freestyle booths.
Mm-hmm.
I have them shits every week at my studio. Every week, there's people that are just going in. And I can sit there and say that he started that.
That's great.
He was talking big shit about how I'm going to do this. And I sat there, I put him on blast. And that's what happened. Yeah, so as far as what I would say my podcast audience is, I talk to everybody, but in the recently it's all been hip hop influence. It's all been like, if you want to know what's going on in the rap scene and what's in here right now, holla at me. I've had people going from Martinsburg to come over here.
It's a niche thing. It's a niche thing, though, man. You're in West Virginia. This place needs a podcast like that. It needs an outlet like that, and that's why you're getting all that flow. And as a matter of fact, JD was trying to kind of hit on this earlier, but he's right. If you get some local artists that are looking, that maybe they've put out a new album and they're looking to be heard, sure, your show, of course, man. But like, you could always kind of like send a little bit of that our way too, because we would love to have that. We have artists.
I would definitely do that for y'all.
Yeah.
Yo, push them to us. Push them to us, and then also you can be on the show with. I mean, like, we can do this show with multiple fucking people. We can bring that shit in. Like,
no, we need to do that because I ain't gonna lie to you. I've told people ahead of time because see, I'm about to fuck up a topic that I thought I was gonna bring up with me later on, but
we will. Don't worry. We've got like fucking 4 other fucking things we're doing too. But this
I'll say it like this. There are people who try to get on me in particular and say, "Oh, you just cater to white people. This is the third." No, it ain't that at all. But I do comedy in West Virginia.
That's already funny.
is
right there,
5% white. That other 5% is other, not black, but other. You hear me? So, the way I try to break it down to people as a person that works at restaurants, if I'm going to go into, other people say, oh, I want to just fuck with the hood. I want to fuck with the hood. Okay, go into the restaurant and let me sit there and tell you that this is the menu right here. But you only fuck with this part of the menu. So you got 3% of this menu to fuck with. What the fuck you gonna do? Get you a little splash of mashed potatoes, nigga?
You can read, man. You can read the whole thing.
What you gonna do? You gonna get you a few pieces of green beans, a little sprout of broccoli. You ain't gonna eat, nigga. Like shit, you can't eat. I want to eat off the 4 menu. So, as a person like me, everybody want to hate on me. I ate off the 4 menu for years in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Don't just get the fiber, man. You got to get the carbs and the protein,
I've
too.
been eating off the 4 menu. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're going to make that work out. I've been trying to teach rappers the same type shit. Everybody, it's the hood, the hood. You in West Virginia. The hood is fucking what? 2.5%? What the fuck? You can't eat off that.
Oh, that's a whole different hood in West Virginia.
You can't eat off of it. You can't survive off of it, man. Go ahead.
Jokes, we got to acknowledge this out here in Holler Nation. Corey said it's a how to make knives channel talking about Shank Daddy on TikTok. And I'll tell you what, it took me a minute to get that, but that's fucking funny. I get
it.
That's wild. How to make
a joke? I'm not gonna laugh. I like the joke.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you so much for being
I'm about to
on the
light
show.
me a cigarette up because of that. I'm not.
Dude, do it. Shank,
Let's go, party.
Thank you so much for being on the show, man. Fucking, we're
Oh,
gonna
no problem. We get my drink in.
No, we're gonna do some fucking poll questions, and then we're gonna go straight to shots fired. I'm joining you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's cheers to everybody, man. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us on the internet.
Yep. And that being said, we're going to move on to the next segment here. We're going to talk to Holler Nation. We're going to open up some Holler polls. Here we go.
Send your dick pics to Gracie at officialholler.com.
Well, I think that, Brian, you need to go first. You gave us the toast.
Send your dick pics to Gracie.
We're going to, yes.
It took you a second to process.
It really did because, Gracie, you're a married woman now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, I had no say in these. I had no say in these, but I tell people, go ahead.
We had a conversation with her husband.
No,
because they're going straight to Brian and JD.
What I was going to say is that at one point in time, she had a friend. The way I met Gracie the first time, she had a friend in particular who kept referring to her as my ex-girlfriend at the time. Like, this is the white version of your ex-girlfriend. Try to talk to her.
Stop it. I'm
Am I lying?
By the way.
Am I lying?
I don't know. I never met your ex-girlfriend.
No. The one little skinny black girl in particular.
And I'm still friends with her, by the way.
Okay, and that's fine. I'm still cool for her.
Look at her walking away. She's walking away. She's like, fuck this.
Gracie.
Make a long story short.
No, she's grabbing the liquor. That's what she's doing.
When she first introduced me to this person, she referred to her as the white version of my ex-girlfriend.
All right, guys. Holler Nation, here we go. I'm going to open up some Holler polls.
That's right.
Hank, here's the
you
poll
not
question.
called White Door for a long time.
Here's the poll question for you. I want you to start thinking.
Have you never heard yourself? Oh no,
right. Shank, no.
Have you never heard yourself called White Door?
No.
We're cutting you off. Because I think that Gracie's drank 2 shots of rum in the past. But Brian, no, we're doing polls. Let's run it.
For tonight's Holler poll, I want to hear your anti-bucket list. I want to hear something that you've done that you don't ever want to do again. So that's the question I posed to Holler Nation. Let's see what they've come up with. I'm going to go to Snapchat first. Guys, if you want to, out there in Holler Nation, if you want to add me on Snapchat, my Snap name is The Brian Show. That's The Brian with an I Show. It's all one word. Add me on Snapchat. You can respond. But I'm going to do Snapchat first, and we'll do Facebook next. So we've got Abigail out there. She says, here's her anti-bucket list. things that she's tried, but she's never going to do again. Anal. Getting engaged. Dating a girl because there's nothing but drama. I love this list. I'm going to text her.
Yo,
that was a good list.
That's big, like heavy fucking hitters right there.
Yes, I'm so glad that I opened that one to start the show because you give these people, you give Holler Nation the chance to really like take this as far as they want, and you know what? She swung for the fences right out of the gate. Sarah says she's never going to invite me to another potluck because I never attend. This is a coworker of mine, and she's right. When it comes lunchtime, I leave. I don't go to the potlucks. I leave because every lunch for me is an hour to get myself home, to let my dog out, and to get the fuck out of the building for a minute, man. I got to like regroup and then come back.
Is that how you're saying?
Sorry about your potlucks, guys. Nikki says, I'm never going to drive from West Virginia to California with Gracie again. Just kidding.
That's hateful. I would do it again with you.
What did you do? Gracie, what did you do?
It was just a long ass drive, okay? 3 whole days.
You learned a little.
It was so much fun though.
I'm really proud of you.
I do it again.
Okay, let's open up some video ones. This one comes from
Rachel!
Rachel!
They say that shit violent as hell, man.
All right, here we go. It's Rachel.
Tiny house living. -5 out of 10. Do not recommend. Cannot wait to not live here anymore.
Wait, what? Tiny house?
Tiny house living.
Tiny house living.
-5 out of 10.
You know, that's a good honest review though. I'm glad.
Whoa, that's some weird shit though.
I would like to know more.
You don't hear that much.
I know. I would like to know. Well, you only hear the positives, but now that we know her so well, I feel like that's someone that would shoot us straight. Rachel, we're going to reach out to you. We want to know about that tiny house living. Okay, next snap comes from Miranda. Here we go.
So I've already answered on Facebook, but I was looking through my pictures on my phone randomly and came across something else that I never want to do, and that is the hot ones challenge, you know, with the hot sauces and the wings. Yeah, never want to do that again. Ruined my life for like a solid 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. That shit was fucking.
She look like she ain't want to eat a hot wing though. Like, why the fuck she even do that shit?
I think actually
she was on pepper whole fucking life.
It was a friend group that was knocking out the hot ones challenge, and it fucked the whole friend group.
It's fucking 10 sauces. They get so much hotter.
I'm about
every fucking way.
Give me about 2 minutes. I'm about to go use the facilities. You know what I'm saying? But like, damn, what the fuck was that shit? Like, it was too hot. The mayonnaise was too spicy.
Okay,
I expect
I'm
that
kind of
shit.
I'm kind of having like a flashback moment here. Like, this reminds me of the Chappelle Show when Paul Mooney would do his segment, Ask a Black Man. And like, it's like they would talk about something, then they would kick it over to Paul Mooney and he would say some shit like this. This is fucking hilarious. And like, I feel like our show just needs like a Shank reaction randomly thrown into like each show for no reason.
That's a really good idea.
Where he just shits on somebody.
I like the idea as well.
That's a fucking awesome idea. It's not even asking black. It's asking angry black man.
I like just
angry black man.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna knock out all these Facebook answers real quick here, and that way we can move on. So here we go.
Yes, yeah, we gotta roll it. We gotta roll it, y'all. We got shit to do.
Here we go. Kyle says, "I would never have food poisoning again. Pretty miserable. Not a good time." Joe Weekly says, "I would never be on fire again. It was 0 of 10. Would not recommend."
Oh God. Jesus.
Matt Hutchison says Nawab Indian cuisine, and he tagged them in our.
No, so wonderful.
Straight tagged them. Oh my
the fact
God.
That he tagged them, hilarious.
What?
Balls.
Mo Lutz says date my ex. I figured we would get a lot of ex girlfriend stuff. That's the easy. That's the free pass. That's the easy one. Chrissy says wash down Papa John's pizza with pineapple orange juice. What? So randomly specific.
It got all fucking gnarly up in here.
Sophie says, "Get a lower back tattoo." Stamped. Hashtag stamp. Hashtag tramp stamp. Miranda says, "Go back to school." I went from 1999 to 2016, then 2018 to 2020. That's plenty enough for one person. Patrick says, go golfing in the rain. Mel says, never get in a land war with Asia. Has Mel attacked Asia? Has Mel attacked Asia in her life? I don't know. Gabe says, help other adults move furniture. Not even for free beer and pizza anymore. We're grown up. He says,
you, dude.
He says we're grown-ups. We make money. Hire a moving company.
Fuck you, man. Fuck that. If I got a day off and you're going to give me pizza and beer, I will pick anything up.
There you go. You've heard it here first.
You just got to let me
I
know.
would have known that back in October.
You got to fucking let me know. Yeah, here's the fucking phone. You fucking do it.
Hey, we've got LaCandace out there. She says, hello, I'm sitting in a room full of my holiday decor organizing, and I should never buy another piece of decor ever again, but I know I will.
Actually, knowing her, she probably literally has put 6 holidays across the room. There are 6 different holiday piles.
In a very neatly organized pile. Okay, moving on. Katie Nicholas says, childbirth. I've given birth 3 times. No more. Loretta says, ski. I'll never ski again. Ashley says, I will never smoke cigs again. I quit 3 years ago. I'll never start again. It's a good answer. Okay, ready for the answer of the night? Caleb Adkins says, I will never shoot myself in the face again. It kind of sucked.
Huh?
For those that don't understand what he's talking about, I've known Caleb since we were very, very young, and basically when he was a
story about this?
When he was a small child, he was playing around with a loaded handgun and not knowing what he was doing because he's a little tiny child, and he accidentally shot himself.
God, that's horrible. What a bad story.
He turned out just fine. Everything's all good.
Terrible story.
I would hope so.
What's the statute of limitations for calling CPS right now?
Okay.
Can I still go CPS?
It's too late now, Gracie.
That's the reaction of the entire episode right there.
All right, so now we're going to go around the table and give our answers. Yeah, and since I'm just talking, I'll just go ahead and start first. Here's things I won't do again. I will not go to a Major League Baseball game in the months of March or April. It's too fucking cold. I've sat through shivering in baseball game. One time I got snowed on while I was trying to watch baseball, and that's not what baseball's about. Baseball's about sunshine and beer, and that shit wasn't flowing when I was getting snowed on in April. Not cool. I went to a Pittsburgh game in April. Not cool. I will never go to the Professional Bull Riders Championship in Las Vegas again. I did it one time, and I did that because I won free tickets to that show in Vegas. That's the only reason I went. They told me they would give me. They told me they would give me free drinks if I went. I got like a ticket for like a Jack and Coke, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I can go watch some people like ride some bulls, like fuck some shit up. I don't care." I sat there. I was miserable. It was not fun. It was not fun at all, and it wasn't worth the Jack and Coke. But I did get that Jack and Coke though. The last thing I will never do again is chemistry. I'm done taking chemistry classes. Fuck chemistry. You're done with me forever. I'm never taking them anymore. That's it. That's my list. My anti-bucket list.
It's a good list.
Gracie, you're up. You're up. We're going clockwise on this.
I will never, ever, ever have another wedding. I will never plan a wedding. I will never have another wedding. If Nathan dies, because that's the only way he's getting out of this, I will go to the courthouse. I'm all done with that. One is enough. It was beautiful, and I loved every second of it. You're beautiful.
Right. So, that's a great answer. It's a great answer.
Courthouse wedding.
It does seem exhausting, yes.
It was very exhausting. You have no idea.
Honestly, the thing that I do never want to do again is take a shit in a porta potty.
That's a good answer.
That is a really good answer.
On chill it out. Outside taste freeze.
Think about the pressure you have to go through. Think about like somebody's out there. They're waiting. They have to. If you're in a porta potty, there's a specific reason. It's there. You're there. Gotta get it out. And you know what? It's just too much pressure. It's too much work. It smells horrible. It's forever unclean, and that's it.
Forever unclean. Yes.
Wow. So that was my turn. I really don't know what to say. I would never ever do again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be something you've done or something you would never want to do. You know. Yeah. Well, you're on the spot.
Man,
don't worry. My poll is easier.
We could always.
Damn, this is scary to me.
You can think about it and come back. We'll have snap answers.
No, JD will tell you. I hate to be a liar, and he knows that, like, I'm one of the most 100 people you ever met in your life.
Dude, you're real.
If I say I'll do. Hell, I will never ever buy jewelry from K's again. Fuck it.
Can you explain why?
Yeah.
Can I explain why?
Yeah.
For one, as a person who wears jewelry all the time, as y'all see. Anyway, what was again?
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
All right, just saying, K's jewelry is not up to par a lot of times.
Okay, fair enough.
They're the McDonald's of jewelry, right?
I'm not going to sit there and say all that per se, but one will sit there and
they're
say
they're the McDonald's of jewelry.
Listen, here's what I'm going to sit there and say to you.
But every kiss begins with K.
Listen to me.
Sometimes I like
listen
McDonald's.
to me. What I'm going to say to you is that I have a bad credit report because a few years ago I bought jewelry from K and I never paid them motherfuckers. So, I never paid them motherfuckers.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna fuck with them motherfuckers again.
Oh, it hit.
Hey.
Oh shit, it hit. Oh damn, it just hit. Oh, I just got fucking 70 points off.
All right, JD.
You know what I'm saying? And as long as don't talk to motherfuckers for 7 years.
He's right though. That 1999 Valentine's Day K special, that's pretty sick. But that's also the same as the $20 Friday the 13th tattoo, right? Which everybody, you go to.
Hey, nah. Okay, on some real shit. What I'll never do again, probably. I probably would never get married again.
Damn. Okay, there you go.
And one was there
it's just like the thing was that Gracie said I never had a wedding again. But Shank, you just said I'll never get married again.
The reason I didn't have a wedding, as far as Gracie go, I saw a picture of your window. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I went right to the courthouse. Yo, I got married with a do-rag on and a Max Nermus t-shirt. You feel me? Dead ass at the courthouse. The reason I'm going to say that shit is because for real,
government.
It fucks the relationship all the way up. You can be completely happy until that marriage title gets put there.
Man, so
I see her putting her head down.
I'm just waiting for Candace to say something because she's literally getting married.
Yeah, she's going to get married too.
I'm just telling y'all that me personally, I went through some things with marriage, and right now I got other things going on, and I don't want to even think about marriage.
Hot pockets.
Damn, that's wonderful.
So yeah, for real, thing I'll never do again. I'll probably never get married again. Now, granted, I'm lying to myself. I may eventually. Who knows? But as of right now, I'm so highly against it.
All right.
So on a lighter note, cookies.
On a lighter note, cookies. We're going to talk about cookies for a bit.
I still got my ring on though. You know why?
See,
I paid for it and it's shiny.
I'm getting a cat. So I'm a winner.
If you ask me why my wife doesn't have hers on, I got it in another room. I can go show it to you right now. Both the rings I bought her. You know why she ain't got them on? Because I paid for it and it's shiny. I'm Shank, nigga. Shit.
So, how about those cookies, JD?
Back to it's a whole other podcast. I think we've fallen into like the
it's
worst.
Fucking great. That's fucking awesome. Like Candace, by the way, just said if Ethan and I fail, gonna get a cat.
Cats are cool.
LeBron James.
I love cats.
All right. Here, this is the deal. We're gonna fucking knock out some shit about cookies, everybody. That's what's up.
About cookies?
Cookies.
Cookies.
Favorite cookie. Shank, go. Favorite cookie, go.
My favorite cookie.
You can make it like name brand, store bought.
Oh no, my favorite cookie was made by Girl Scouts. Hands down. My favorite cookie is a Samoa.
There you go.
Oh, word.
That's disgusting. Okay,
Gracie, well, then what's your favorite?
No, hold on. No, before we go.
Oh, here we go.
How was a Samoa disgusting? It's coconut covered in chocolate.
Gross.
I don't even like chocolate. I don't like coconut.
And a shortbread.
You mix the two together, and it makes a beautiful combination.
It is delicious. It's a great combo.
How the fuck you don't like Samoas?
Yeah.
Like shaved coconut. It's a weird texture issue.
So it's a texture. So
Gracie,
so you don't care how it tastes.
Gracie, go fuck yourself.
Gracie, I bet you're fun at parties.
I'm super fun at parties, Brian Ball.
Okay. Oh yeah, well, what cookies do you like?
I like all the cookies. I like double stuffed Oreo. I like double stuffed Elf cookies. I like Thin Mint. I like my Nana's. My Nana's no bake cookies are my favorite cookie though.
There you go.
No bakes though.
No bake.
She doesn't want to put any effort in.
Oreos.
Did you say? I'm telling my Nana. I'm calling her right now.
She doesn't want to put any effort.
I'm not tripping on your Nana's cookie. You said Oreo.
Nana, JD said you fucking suck in your
Oreos
are zero effort. She said, go to hell.
Answer. It's really not that bad. Yo, that's not that bad of an answer. It's a good answer because there's no other cookie like that other than a Hydrox. But it's a specific answer, and that's real. Gracie, how dare your fucking grandmother?
You're the one who said her cookies sucked or something.
Brian, go.
Okay, so there's a specific cookie at Great American Cookie, the places at the mall.
Mall place, like the little.
Yeah. I believe they call it. I believe they call it double fudge, but really it's like a brownie cookie, is what it is. It's like
a brookie.
It's like a brookie, but like they don't call it.
I know what you're talking about. That shit costs $6.99 for
It's expensive as fuck. I can only treat myself like once a year, like on my birthday or something. But when I do, man, it's the best cookie.
I'm not paying $7 for a fucking cookie.
Well, I'm just saying it tastes like $7.
You better give me fucking some milk and like some sort of fucking tray.
That's a $5 milkshake. It's just, they don't put bourbon in it.
I was fancy bringing up Girl Scout cookies. Them shit expensive for me. Shit.
Yeah. JD, cookies. What's up?
Aren't they? Well, aren't Girl Scout cookies like? Are they still $5 a box, or have they increased it like $1?
I think they're $7. I think they've been $7 for a few years now.
That's actually
completely honest with you. I do not buy them anymore and pay for. I don't pay for.
That's worth it. I think 7 is worth it, especially because they came out with a new cookie that's now like a brownie with a caramel thing with a bunch of chocolate on it. That's fucking sick. It's wonderful. That's not my favorite.
No, that sounds amazing. I'm saying, ew, like that sounds amazing.
Yeah, she says, ugh.
That sounds amazing.
I got 2. And
I ain't gonna front. I fuck with all the Girl Scout cookies, man. You give me them Thin Mints.
And they're all gonna
put the Thin Mints in the freezer too.
We're gonna hear about it. I got 2 of them, and these are the weirdest ones ever. Here we go. Aldi. Y'all know the wonderful the grocery store brand, the cheap grocery store brand, Aldi. Mm-hmm. They have a cookie.
Cheap from Aldi, man.
They have a cookie called Kitchen Sink Cookie, and it is a peanut butter cookie with chocolate chips, caramel chips, and fucking pretzels inside of it. And then they also have like other shit. It's insane. They're the best tasting cookie I've ever fucking had in my life. And then number 2 behind me is the double chocolate cookies at Subway. I don't know.
Okay. No, okay, I forgot all about those.
I don't know what's up about Subway.
Double chocolate.
Everything else Subway does.
You see, I clap my hands every time I said the word. That's how you know them shit's good. I forgot all about. Okay, I didn't know we was counting them shits.
That's more on your price scale, huh? The Subway cookies.
No, if that's the case, I changed my
sometimes I'll give you an extra
No,
one.
if that's the case, I changed my answer. My number one is the oatmeal raisin cookies from Subway.
Yo, sometimes they'll just give you an extra one. If you're nice to them, they'll just give you 2 when you buy one. And that's
yes, and when they warm as fuck, the motherfuckers is fire.
I'm so
I changed my answer.
I'm so proud of all of you.
The raisin cookies from Subway be fire like that.
I'm so proud of all of you. Let me knock out fucking Holler Nation's fucking cookie situation. And then we're gonna go to fucking shots fired, and then we're gonna go to the fucking trivia game and give away a bunch of camo, complete energy. It's gonna be fantastic. Your absolute favorite cookie. It doesn't matter if it's homemade, store-bought, name brand, doesn't matter. Mo, she's in the house. She says Thin Mints.
Thin Mints.
If your answer is different, then you're wrong.
True that.
Sophie comes in with the Snickerdoodle. The fucking cinnamon sugar cookie.
I don't like Snickerdoodles.
I love cookies.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, if they're super.
What exactly is Snickerdoodle?
Snickerdoodle's like a sugar it's like a cinnamon sugar cookie.
You roll it in cinnamon sugar and then bake it, and it's just so
And the reason I asked is because when I used to work at Max and Irma's, we had mad cookies.
Those
those chocolate chip cookies were so good.
Great.
I'm sorry, but one time that was like the little special. One time we had a special. It was Snickerdoodle, and everybody was like, "Chris, you want one of these cookies?" I don't know what the fuck Snickerdoodle is. No, I don't want one. So what is it?
It's a cinnamon sugar cookie. It's a sugar cookie covered in cinnamon.
Yeah.
And that's all.
That's it.
Okay.
Smoky cinnamon, fucking roasted sugar. It's all right. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, Max and Irma's. It's interesting that you just brought that up because Patrick just came in and said, back when Max and Irma's had the fresh baked cookies, that shit was fire.
That's a great answer. I think it's a great answer.
So good.
They bring them out warm, nice and warm.
We were the best in the business. We had the best hamburgers too. There was no burger in
R.I.P. R.I.P. Max and Irma's fucking straight up like fucking.
I saw that the old benches from Max and Irma's are for sale at Huntington Reed.
Bruh. There's a Reed store right now. They said they got all of them for $250.
The whole set.
I'm like, damn, that's a great deal. Bro, yo, JD.
You want to go in? Dude, you want to go in on all the whole set?
Bro, we ain't gonna go. I will buy them, motherfuckers. Well, just you gotta find somewhere to put them.
Just when I was doing building and someone opens it, it's just all the freaking booths for Max and Irma.
Hey man, I just got all these Max and Irma's booths. Got anywhere I can put them?
I'm saying $250 for all those booths.
Shank and I are we're gonna buy all that shit. We're gonna start our own fucking restaurant. All we're gonna do is sell burgers and cookies. It's gonna be called Shanks and D's. And
that's like a restaurant.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
We're gonna do it in Wayne County.
Shank and Derby.
I'm not going to Wayne County.
The old Shoney's building still for sale.
We're gonna fucking take shots. All right, here we go. Here we go.
He said Wayne County.
Wayne County.
Hey, go down there. Shit.
It's
I don't even fuck girls from Wayne County.
Listen, we got people on the West Coast have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Here we go. Yeah, nobody fucking Fran Coffee Hunley says cornflake cookies. Oh no, I want some. What are those?
Oh my gosh, they're so good. So it's cornflakes, peanut butter, and the Cairo syrup. What is it?
Cornflake syrup.
Yeah, corn syrup. Sorry, I couldn't think of it. And you mix them all together, and then you just let, zero effort cookies, JD, because they don't bake them.
All right, that's wonderful.
They're so good though.
Which is great.
Get some of these. They sound amazing.
Alex Runyon, another guest on the show, and also part of Huntington College homemade no bakes. The OGs. I hope she's talking about like the chocolate peanut butter oats, the oat ones.
Yeah, that's what a no bake cookie is, JD.
Gracie, god damn it!
You can eat my no bake cookies earlier.
Here it says my mom's Mexican wedding cookies. Those are great. Those aren't even cookies; they're just balls.
Covered balls.
Covered balls.
Powdered balls.
Kayla says Samoas. Word up. Brenda in the house. Homemade chocolate chip. If you do it right, you know what's up. You know how to do it. It's great. Oh, and then Chrissy says Danish wedding cookies.
Are those also salted balls?
Are those the same? Are Danish wedding cookies different than Mexican wedding cookies?
I would assume, yes. Sounds different.
So they probably are. Yeah, they're probably
have a different accent whenever you eat them.
One sounds spicier than the other.
All right.
Oops. Hey, can we go out?
Can we fucking kick it?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, let's do this backwards, JD, because we've got a good little audience here right now. Let's go ahead and play some camo trivia, guys. We're gonna play Family Feud trivia to win some camo complete energy. Here we go. Next segment.
Listen to all of our past episodes at officialholler.com.
All right, so Gracie's gonna keep score right here. Here's how this is going to work. I will read the question. You guys can type your answers in the chat. First person to get the number one answer on Family Feud will receive the point, and then we'll move on to the next question. You can type as many answers as you want. It's the first person to get the number one answer takes the point, and the winner is going to receive a camo complete energy variety pack free of charge. You got to get 3 points to win. I need you to DM us your mailing address if you win. That way we can mail the camo complete energy variety pack your way. So everybody get ready to type out there. Gracie is going to keep score, and here's your first Family Feud question. Name a type of seed.
Just whatever seed.
You're looking for the number one answer. Name a type of seed.
Whatever seed you need. Shank, I just want to. So every time they do this, I always like try to interject with some like, yo, we're going to talk some shit about our guest that's on the show, which is Chris Shanklin, a.k.a. @I_am Shank Daddy.
Yo, so what's the problem?
There is no problem. I'm just saying, what's up, dude? What's up?
Okay, I'm confused. No, I thought you was. Never mind.
There's no. We're actually just trying to get our audience to win some fucking free shit and also promote your social media. So hit them up.
I_am Shank Daddy on all media platforms. ShankDaddy.buzzsprout.com for the podcast.
Instagram though. Insta. Everybody's got Instagram.
On Instagram, I_am Shank Daddy. I said it on everything.
Okay, Holler Nation didn't like that question. We received exactly 0 answers. That's never happened before. Let's try a new question. Holler Nation, please open your ears. Type something in the chat. Here we go. Name a way a person might indicate they're interested in dating you. Name a way a person might indicate they're interested in dating you. What will it do?
Too many syllables.
Everybody gonna find me anyway. Trust me, the young people love me.
No, this is Shank. No, hashtag this is Shank. I think is the best one because, like,
yeah, I agree.
It brings everything up. Like, it's fucking awesome. By the way, have you gotten any answers to this one yet?
Yeah, look, Candace is typing away out there. We got a handful of people out there, but she's leading the way typing right now.
Word.
Hold on. I'll get a question for y'all. I'll get the answer for y'all right now.
Yeah, let's go back for it.
What exactly is the question again? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the Shank way. Ask me the question again.
Name a way a person might indicate they're interested in dating you.
Okay.
Oh, he's cheating.
Oh, he's looking at stuff. No, yeah.
I'm basically call somebody.
Are you using a lifeline? Is that what's happening? This is a Family Feud first.
I'm going to call somebody.
Yeah, it's a different show, but fuck it. Let's just mix it.
We're doing it that way?
We usually show on the show, though. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yes,
we'll take shout-outs live. On the
they may not answer because they know we on TV right now.
Yeah. They don't realize it.
Hey. I'm in the middle of a podcast, and I need a lifeline right now. I have a question. Yo, I need an answer. What was the question again?
Name a way that someone would indicate that they are interested in you, in dating you.
Name a way that somebody.
But
y'all say this shit. Do you hear it?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Name a way that somebody would indicate they're interested in you and want to date you.
They tell you you got a fat ass and an ankle.
She said they tell they got a fat ass and an ankle bracelet, but she's kidding on that.
You know,
only 50%.
Hold on, what you say?
Like you just know.
I like this lifeline idea. Okay,
it's really good.
Actually,
you just know.
In a weird way, she's kind of
right. And ankle bracelet is a nod to me, just so y'all know. So
in a weird way, she's kind of right. The number one answer was
a nod to me,
by the way.
Well, that's what I said.
The number one answer was flirting.
Ron, you're saying the number one answer was ankle bracelet?
It was flirting, but we are 100% giving this point to Candy because she typed.
She got off. She felt uncomfortable now.
She typed three of them.
Either way it goes, nah.
He typed three answers that are all on the board, so we're giving that point to Candy.
Boom, Candy, you got.
I love the fact that she said and said you got a fat ass.
I love that also. I just love the whole lifeline idea. That was really good. Okay.
No, did you catch that?
I loved it. I fucking loved it. The fat ass part was the best. The ankle bracelet.
That right there is what I said to that in particular person.
All right, Holler Nation, here we go. Next question. Holler Nation, here we go. Next question. Name a job someone might do to earn extra money. What's a job that someone might do to earn extra money?
Sell drugs.
That's it's not on here. It's not on the list.
Oh, bummer.
Shit. Damn it.
Okay, OnlyFans.
Candace.
Yeah, I could fucking see that one.
It's also not on here. Remember, guys, this is Family Feud, although it is the late night edition.
Late night family. That's too.
Oh
what
shit!
From 2005.
Gas station.
LaCanda says sell their panties online. Also not on the list.
I think we're gonna have to just fucking take it.
Oh my Lanta. This is a lot happening in the chat.
Gracie, have you ever sold your panties on the internet?
No.
Okay. Shank, have you ever bought panties on the internet?
No, I've never bought panties. I take it back. I have. I thought I've never bought panties on the internet, but I have bought my wife panties before. Yes,
that's a fair. There's a fair answer.
I thought you were going to be like, no, I don't get them on the internet. I get them wholesale. That's a horrible joke.
JD, look at me. Do I have to buy anything wholesale?
Hey, Holler Nation, if you're just now tuning in, you're playing. The question is, name a job someone might do to earn extra money. We're still looking for the number one answer.
I don't think anybody.
I don't know right now.
I don't think anybody cares about the number one answer.
Actually, LaCandace has hit on it. We're going to give her this one because she said Mo. She said Mo, and Mo is the right answer. Mow lawns. It's the number one answer.
Mowing lawns?
Mowing lawns is what you can do.
Really?
Dude, fuck grass. Just let it die.
It sounds like a dumbass number one answer, but I'm cool with it.
You know what's not a dumb number one answer for money? Showing their boobs.
Hell yeah, dude. That should have been the fucking It should have been
no. Hey. I can say this on y'all's podcast, and I can't say it on. I can't even put it on my Facebook page. But look, PK, there's a person I know here recently who became a stripper, right? And
I like how you was like became.
I know it got me interested. I'm like, okay, I'm in.
I'm gonna say became a stripper because honestly, they're not stripper material to me. This is all so fucked up.
What?
Please don't lay cancel me and no shit. But I remember the first thing she said she gonna be a stripper. I'm like, I know what a rotisserie chicken look like. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not throwing ones. I'm gonna be throwing packs of hot sauce at your ass. That ass.
You can be like,
there you go.
You gonna sound like this?
She said, I am sorry, JD, but damn it, it's your shank. Anyway, she said she had a few good days at the strip club, but this day in particular, she made $17. And I'm just like, yo, you show somebody your asshole for $17.
Not worth it.
Your whole asshole was out. It was $17. A whole shift. You should be ashamed of yourself. I would never.
All right, so here's how we're gonna do this. LaCandace is leading the way right now, so she's gonna take.
Sorry, Ricky, I ain't funny humor like
LaCandace is tonight's winner. Chemo Complete Energy Variety Pack. What's up, man? Congratulations, LaCandace. We will get
you ready to get canceled, man.
Our last
not on this show. That's not possible.
I ain't mean it like that. I'm saying.
Our last segment of the show is going to be Shots Fired, and it goes something like this.
You should have at least gotten shots fired.
My wife was on the shoot gun.
I'm going to pull it apart, girl.
Nah, millimeter, what kind of guns we shoot?
Shots fired.
Guys, welcome to Shots Fired. It's the segment of the show where we fire a shot about something while we take a shot of something. Duh, it's Shots Fired. JD, you're locked and loaded, man. You want to go first down there?
Yeah, war. War is fucking stupid.
Great Shots Fired.
Yeah, donate to fucking causes to help women and children in Ukraine, please.
Yep, Gracie, shots fired. What's
My
up?
turn. Getting sick right after you come back from vacation because the air in West Virginia is the worst. I love you, West Virginia, and I think you're beautiful. But the second I stepped off of that plane in Charleston, West Virginia, I was like, ugh. So shots fired to getting sick as soon as you step off the plane.
I also got sick the second I came back. Cheers to that,
Gracie. Fuck your vacations.
Dude, here's a weird shots fired for me. You know, all of this stuff that we watch on Netflix, every now and then something they'll hit me with something fire, man. And I want to own that motherfucker. I want to own the DVD. I want to own the Blu-ray. And very seldom do they release their Blu-ray on anything because their assumption is you're just going to keep subscribing over and over and over every single month. It's always going to be there. But I like to own physical media, man. So
dude, this is interesting.
Yeah. So like
nobody talks about this.
You're right, exactly. So like last year, Don't Look Up, the movie they came out with right at the end of the year. I would like to own that on Blu-ray. I would like to physically own that movie, and I can't. It's just on Netflix. Every now and then they will release one, but not very often. It's like very seldom. So another thing I watched a show. It was a mini series called Maniac with Jonah Hill. It's really good. I would like to own that on Blu-ray. It's not available. They've never even released it. It's only on Netflix. I don't know. Little mini shots fired. Fucking sucks. I like to own physical media, man. That's how I roll.
Ooh. Shank. Now, here's the deal. Here's the thing. I'm fucking interjecting right now because hashtag this is Shank. It's the angry black man in the house, in the place to be. Shank, can you give me like 3 real quick things you're fucking pissed off about? 3 of them. Boom, boom, boom.
3, okay.
I know you can do it. I literally
I already had 2, but for one.
You already had 2.
Oh shit! All right, people. I shouldn't even be talking about this shit right now, but fuck it. I'm in my happy place right now, which is my own apartment.
Word.
Ching, that should give you one thing. So first and foremost, one shot for separation.
Okay. For knowing yourself, being where you need to be.
Now, next one.
Yeah. I got 2 more.
I'm gonna sit there and say, as far as my job situation goes, I have turned down certain offers because of certain things.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a shot for that too. Like, granted, here recently, I had a few days where I made $800 to $900 a week just serving.
Yeah.
On top of wait table. So
it's numbers, man. All right. Job fucking keeping it. All right. Give us a fucking flashy closer, dude. You gotta fucking get flashy on the close.
Ooh, my third closer.
Something you're fucking like. What's been going on?
Okay, I'm gonna talk in code, but the one who know is gonna know what I'm talking about. As a 38-year-old man, there are things you wish you were doing.
All right.
Weren't doing that I am doing, and they love it. Just say it like that. That's my third one.
Yes, that's fucking awesome.
Okie dokie. Oh, wow, 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 wow.
Boom shakalaka.
Yo,
I bet her ass is bigger than anybody you ever seen. Just saying.
Cool. I'm in. What's up?
What? I missed
no mama
go. I'm tired.
These bags.
Guys, Camo Complete Energy, thank you so much for powering this podcast. Guys, go to camoenergyshots.com if you want to try some of these. And as always, come back and try to win them on the show. Tonight, LaCandace was our big winner. She's going to get the variety pack. But if you guys come to all the shows, we're always giving it away. And then once a month or so, we're having Camo on the show, and we give even more away. Shank, funny as hell. You're crazy as always. I like to run into you in person as much as I like to see you on this. By the way, we gotta throw one back next time I see you. I'll stop by Hank sometime. We'll do a shot.
Everybody, fucking check out Instagram.
Lil Mama super thick. She said she's 22. She said I'm 22. 3 in room 222. It's a mental note to people. JD know what I'm talking about right now.
I do. It's fucking. I do. I underscore Daddy.
No.
I underscore am Shank Daddy, but I'm not. He is. I'm just a fucking geek.
Holler Nation, I'm gonna smash a bunch of buttons. We're gonna get the hell out of here. Thank you guys for sticking around.
So much for being on the show,
what I want to say before we get off here, no, for real though. What I want to say is, I appreciate y'all for having me on here. And all honesty, I've seen the growth of what this podcast has been.
Thank you.
When I was first invited on this podcast, maybe 2016, 2017, it was called the Snappy Hour.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? And it's became this whole big ordeal now. I have met everybody personally. I've made relationships with Brian. I ain't really fucked with you as much, but not in a bad way, but
Brian, he hasn't made relations with you yet.
I'm around. I'm around.
I'm saying, but like as far as JD and Gracie, like I'll actually talk to them and
he's made relations
with them. So regardless, y'all have made this a big thing. And
thank you, man. It's fun.
Kudos, man, for real. Like
you, man. It's
proud of yourself, man.
Come on, dude.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm mad at myself because I said too much tonight, but I'm saying too much on purpose because Shank don't fuck no more. You already know what it is, JD. Me, you already know what time it is of me.
Holler Nation, thank you guys for sticking around. Shank, thank you so much for being our guest. We'll catch you guys.
Holler!
_M Shank Daddy. Give it to me, dude. Give me some weird shit. That's the fucking.
You're beautiful. Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee,
dude.
it's hotter than a hoochie.
I like to include all this music right
I
here.
tried this one chilling that set my mouth on fire, and I had to drink a 2-liter of Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
55.
Oh, wow. All right. All right, guys. We'll catch you guys later.
Y'all take care. We'll see you
Bye,
next
y'all.
time.
It's
Holla.
wonderful.